Have you ever asked yourself, why am I so tired? Like, no matter how much sleep you get, you still wake up exhausted. You're trying to eat better, you're doing what you've been told, and your labs have all come back normal, but your body is telling a completely different story. What if the problem isn't something that you're doing wrong, but that something is happening in your body that just hasn't been explained to you yet? Today, we're going to talk about 7 signs of insulin resistance, even if your labs are normal. Let's get it. If you're tired of sugar cravings, brain fog, fatigue, and all the conflicting health and diet advice, and you just want to know what's happening inside of your body, you're in the right place. I'm TaShawn Davis, holistic health coach, registered nurse, and metabolic health educator. I help you break sugar cravings through balanced blood sugar so you can take your health back naturally. So grab your favorite sugar-free drink, pop in those earbuds, and let's learn how to work with our body and not against it. Before we jump in, I want to shout out this review from Sandra Yvonne. A must listen. I've been following Mrs. Davis for some time. Back in 2024, I found myself pre-diabetic and knew that I had to make a change. I started reading her books, and little by little I started making changes. These days I rarely have sugar, and I'm happy to say that in 2 years I've dropped 60 pounds. Highly recommend this podcast and her books on Amazon. Wow. Sandra, that's incredible. Thank you so much for sharing that. So if this podcast has been helping you, take a second and leave a review. It helps more people find this information, and it literally can change their lives. I appreciate all the reviews, all the shares, everything that I see. So let's get into today's episode. Are you all ready to hear about 7 signs of insulin resistance that is keeping you tired? I know I could use more energy even though I feel pretty good, but I don't want to be tired. I don't want to experience these times of ups and downs. So I'm a visiting nurse. And as a nurse, I started noticing a pattern. I would see these patients in their homes and they would reveal their labs, and their labs would say that everything was normal and that they were fine. But they would tell me, I'm tired, I can't think clearly, I keep gaining weight, my blood pressure is high, and I was just diagnosed with prediabetes. But your labs are normal and everything is good. There was a disconnect somewhere. And the most common thing that I heard was, I'm doing everything right, so why do I still feel like this? Why am I creeping higher with prediabetes? And if that sounds like you, I want you to go back to listen to my most downloaded episode, Struggling with Brain Fog, 13 Signs of Insulin Resistance. Because in this episode, I break down how these symptoms are all connected. All right, so let's get back to the teaching. Here's what most people don't realize. Fatigue is not just about sleep. It's about how your body is using energy. And when energy is not working properly, your cells are not getting the fuel that they need. So let's walk through this. We're going to talk about 7 signs. Number 1, constant fatigue, even after sleeping. You wake up tired and you crash during the day. That's sign number 1. Sign number 2, brain fog. You can't focus. You feel mentally slow. Sign number 3, cravings, especially sugar and carbohydrates. Not because you lack discipline, okay? Because your body is searching for fuel. Sign number 4 that this may be insulin resistance. Belly fat that won't move, even when you're trying to eat healthy. Sign number 5, blood sugar highs, then the crashes. Your energy spikes, then it drops. We've talked about it being like a roller coaster on previous episodes. High blood pressure is a sign. Even when everything looks normal, you're still taking blood pressure pills. You're still having an issue with your blood pressure. And normal labs, but you feel off. This is where most people get confused, because insulin resistance can be building long before it shows up on the labs that are recommended by the doctors. We need to be addressing the right labs. We need to be focusing on the right target, okay? So even though you're eating, your body is still functioning like it's starving. And there's another episode that I would love for you to listen to, because I broke this down in the episode that says, do you think you're eating healthy on a low-fat diet while your blood sugar still may be high? Because a lot of people are eating foods that look healthy but are silently spiking their blood sugar. Okay, so let's give some hope and clarity to this, all right? The goal is not to eat less. It's to stabilize your blood sugar. So here are some things that you can do to get on track and to stabilize your blood sugar. Start simple. Always prioritize protein and healthy fats. Reduce your sugar and refined carbohydrates. Go down to 3 meals per day. If you're snacking, stop snacking so that you don't have these consistent spikes. So prioritize protein, reduce your sugar and refined carbs, and stop snacking. Go to 3 meals a day. And if you can, go to 2, then go to 1. And if you don't know where to start, grab your free 3-day blood sugar reset guide. The link is in the show notes. And come and join us on our Facebook page, okay? Health Beyond Weight Loss Facebook group, Metabolic Health and Insulin Resistance. This is where we walk out this thing together. All right, so we got the 7 signs of insulin resistance. Then we got a little bit of what we can do. Now, if you also like a book you want to read, you can go deeper. I break this down in my book, Sugar Deception, How Insulin and Sugar Affect Every System of Your Body. The book Sugar Deception, you can find that on Amazon. Now, in the next episode, we're going to do something huge. We're going to talk about your blood pressure and what most people are missing. Because it's not about salt. It's about insulin, water retention, and what's happening in your kidneys. You do not want to miss this one. So in closing, you are not lazy. You are not broken. You've just been targeting the wrong thing. Your body has been trying to tell you something. Now you have to listen. And now you know how to listen. If this has helped you, go listen to the brain fog episode. Share this with someone you love. And subscribe so you don't miss out on upcoming events. Listen, work while it is day. Because when night comes, no man can work. You are needed in this hour. Alrighty, my friend. If this episode has helped you understand your body a little bit better and helped you have the confidence to make better informed healthcare decisions, share it with someone you know who may be struggling with sugar cravings, brain fog, or fatigue, because they may not even realize that blood sugar could be the reason. And also leave a review, because it really helps more people find this. Remember, the goal is to reverse 1 million type 2 diabetes in my lifetime. And as always, I want to remind you the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. And some people are fighting every day just to have the health and energy to live their everyday life that they were called to live. So I am praying for your health. I am praying for your strength. And I'll see you in the next episode.